scared. The news is filled with stories of uncertainty, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by what might happen next. Banks might close, or the value of money can drop very fast. Suddenly, what you thought was safe can seem at risk, and the future feels unpredictable. Everyone worries about how to protect their savings and buy what they need. People start to wonder if their money will stretch far enough to cover basic needs like food, rent, or medicine. This fear is, well, quite normal. It's a natural reaction when the things we rely on every day suddenly seem uncertain. We all want to feel safe when the economy is shaky. We want to know that our families and our futures are protected, no matter what happens in the world. Money is something we trust. It's the tool we use to exchange our hard work for the things we need and want. We use it every day to buy food, pay bills, and save for the future. It's woven into every part of our lives, from the smallest purchase to our biggest dreams. But sometimes this trust is broken. When the system we depend on starts to crack, it shakes our confidence and makes us question what's truly safe. Banks can fail, or governments can print too much money. These actions can quickly erode the value of our savings, leaving us feeling powerless. When this happens, the money in our wallets or bank accounts might not be worth as much. Prices rise, and what we've saved can lose value almost overnight. During these times, people try to find ways to keep their wealth safe. They look for options that can hold their value even when everything else is uncertain. Some look at houses, stocks, or even art. These can sometimes help, but they also come with risks and can lose value too. But over many years, two things have always stood out: gold and silver. These precious metals have been trusted for centuries as a store of value. These metals have a long history of keeping value when everything else is falling apart. They don't rely on any government or bank, and people everywhere recognize their worth. This essay will show why gold and silver are trusted in times of trouble. You'll learn how they've protected people's wealth through wars, crises, and economic crashes. It will also explain how you can use them to protect yourself before the next big financial storm, so you can feel more secure no matter what the future brings. Gold and silver have been used as money and stores of value for thousands of years, crossing borders and cultures. These precious metals have always been treasured, not just for their beauty, but for their ability to hold value through the ages. Ancient kings and rulers stored gold and silver in palaces and temples, using them to show their wealth and power. These metals were symbols of stability and security, trusted by entire civilizations. In times of war, invasion, or trouble, ordinary people often hid coins made of gold and silver under the ground or inside walls, hoping to protect their savings from thieves or governments. These metals became a lifeline, saving families from losing everything when chaos struck. Gold and silver could be hidden, carried, or traded when nothing else worked. One famous story comes from Germany in the 1920s. After World War I, the German government printed huge amounts of paper money. Prices doubled and tripled every day, and the currency became almost worthless. People needed wheelbarrows full of bills just to buy a loaf of bread. But those who had gold or silver coins could still trade for food, shelter, and other essentials, even as paper money failed. During the Great Depression in America, thousands of banks failed, and people lost their savings overnight. Those who kept their wealth in gold coins, rather than trusting banks, could still buy what they needed and support their families. In other countries like Argentina in the early 2000s, the banking system broke down. Bank accounts were frozen, and paper money lost value almost overnight. Gold and silver helped families survive, rebuild, and start again when everything else was lost. These stories from different times and places show that gold and silver have real, lasting power. They stay valuable even when normal money does not, offering hope and security in uncertain times. That is why, even today, people all over the world still keep gold and silver as a way to protect their future and preserve their wealth for generations to come. Paper money is easy to carry and use. It fits neatly in your wallet, and you can hand it over at any shop or market. For daily life, it's convenient and familiar, making transactions quick and simple. But it has a big weakness. It depends entirely on trust. People must believe that the paper in their hands is worth something, or it loses its power. If people stop trusting the paper, it can become worthless fast. All it takes is a loss of confidence, and suddenly, those bills are just pieces of paper. This has happened many times in history, in countries all over the world. When trust disappears, paper money can collapse overnight. And honestly, it could happen again in the future. Gold and silver are different. They have been valued for thousands of years across many cultures and civilizations. They are heavy, shiny, and hard to find. Mining them takes real effort, and that scarcity gives them lasting worth. You cannot make more just by printing. Unlike paper money, no government or bank can create gold and silver out of thin air. They do not rust or rot. Gold and silver last for centuries, staying beautiful and valuable, no matter how much time passes. No matter what happens to governments or banks, these metals hold value. They are not tied to any one country or system. A gold coin from hundreds of years ago is still worth something today. Its value endures, even as paper currencies come and go. When a crisis comes, paper money can lose value in days or weeks. People can be left with nothing but worthless notes. But gold and silver often become more valuable during uncertain times. Their prices rise as people look for safety. People rush to buy them because they know they are safe. In times of trouble, everyone wants something real and reliable. This is why you see gold and silver prices go up during hard times. They are a safe haven when everything else feels risky. In the end, paper money is only as strong as the trust behind it. Without trust, it's just ink and paper. Gold and silver are trusted because they have real value, not just promises. They are the foundation of true wealth, standing strong when everything else fades away. Gold and silver are called safe haven assets for a reason. When trouble starts, people want something they know will last. Houses can lose value and stocks can crash. But gold and silver have always been there, strong and steady. A safe haven is something you run to when you are scared. It protects you from loss. Gold and silver do this because they are rare and wanted by everyone. Even in the worst times, you can trade them for food, clothes, or a place to stay. Many central banks, like those in China and Russia, keep large amounts of gold. They know it is smart to have something real in case of a crisis. Smart investors around the world do the same. They buy gold and silver coins or bars and keep them safe. This is why gold and silver have such a strong reputation. They are not just pretty metals, they are a shield against hard times. Today, the world is facing many risks. Banks carry huge debts and governments print more money than ever. Some experts warn that another big crisis could happen soon. If it does, paper money could lose value quickly, just like in the past. People might rush to withdraw their money from banks. Lines could form, and some banks might even shut their doors. Prices for goods could rise fast, making it hard to buy what you need. In times like this, those with gold and silver will have more choices. You could use gold or silver coins to trade for food or fuel if shops stop accepting paper money. Or you might use them to protect your savings from being wiped out by inflation. Many people will wish they had acted before the crisis started. No one knows exactly what will happen next. But history shows that it is better to be prepared than to hope for the best. There are clear reasons why gold and silver work so well in crisis. First, they are limited. You cannot make more by pushing a button. This makes them special when money becomes easy to make. Second, gold and silver are accepted everywhere. You can find someone who wants them in almost every country. This is not true for most other things you could own. Third, they are easy to store and carry. A small gold coin can be worth a month's pay, but it fits in your pocket. Silver is less expensive, but still strong and trusted. Finally, gold and silver are simple. They do not depend on any company, government, or computer. They are what they are: real, solid, and always valuable. You do not need to be rich or a banking expert to understand gold and silver. The most important thing is to start learning before the next crisis comes. Find out how to buy, store, and use these metals safely. Even a small amount can make a big difference when times get tough. Ask questions, read books or watch videos. Talk to people who have used gold or silver before. The better you understand these metals, the safer you will feel about your future. If you wait until the crisis is here, it might be too late. Prices will go up, and everyone will want to buy. By learning now, you can make smart choices and feel ready for anything. Gold and silver have protected people for centuries. They can protect you too. Start learning today, and you will be prepared for whatever comes next.